Today's video, I am honoring the 16th President of the United States, the one and only Abraham Lincoln, also known as Honest Abe, since, well, he was honest. Abraham Lincoln was known for leading the United States through its Civil War. Such a bloody war it was. Let's not forget his Gettysburg Address, his best-known speech in American history. Lincoln delivered it during the American Civil War on a Thursday afternoon on November 19, 1863, at the dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, 2 years prior to his death. Lincoln's carefully crafted address is also one of the most influential statements of national purpose. The principles of human equality exposed by the Declaration of Independence. 77 years ago, referring to the Declaration of Independence, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. I bet some of these kids and teenagers in this generation, for those who are not interested in history, they probably be bored out of their minds saying boring, 7 years, blah, blah, blah. I mean, either way, it's like, don't do that. Why you have to be so disrespectful to Abraham Lincoln? I mean, it's not his fault. He was ahead of your time. Like I said, I'm just talking about probably some of those kids and teenagers who aren't interested in history. But if they are, I'm sure they wouldn't say anything like that. Did I happen to mention he is the reason for ending slavery, freeing the blacks, along with the help of the 13th Amendment during the 1864 election? I'm so glad Lincoln put an end to slavery. My mother's favorite president, not just because he freed the slaves, but I'm sure other reasons are for what he did for the USA during his time. Too bad he was murdered by that bastard John Wilkes Booth. He obviously killed Lincoln due to the Civil War ending and due to slavery ending. The South would get better. But since Abe Lincoln's death, the South never got better. The day after Lincoln died at the age of 56 at 7:22 a.m., and just 9 hours after he was gunned down. This year in 2015, 2 months ago, Lincoln's death anniversary was on tax day. It has been 150 years since his passing. Man, 150 years is so long. Catherine M. Evans, a young actress at the time, said this: "I looked and saw the President Lincoln unconscious, his head dropping on his chest, his eyes closed, but with a smile still on his face. At the moment of Lincoln's death, a look of unspeakable peace came upon his worn features." Well, in this picture, poor Honest Abe isn't smiling. I don't blame him, especially when he was gunned down. Screw John Wilkes Booth for killing the president. That's why payback's a bitch, because death came back and bit you in the butt. And I guess him still having a smile on his face was due to the funniest line of the play at Ford's Theater. And apparently Lincoln was laughing at the time when he was shot. Till this day, Lincoln's legacy still lives on. He's a part of Mount Rushmore along with George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Theodore Roosevelt. He's on money like pennies and dollar bills too. And of course, the statue of himself in his honor, the Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. Isn't it beautiful? It's even more beautiful being in D.C. right now, seeing it in person. Well, this has been my video of honoring Abraham Lincoln. Rest in peace to the late great President of the United States. And screw John Wilkes Booth for murdering him. I hope you enjoyed. See you later.